Welcome. Today we're going to continue on where we left off, Yahoo Finance, and we'll get Budweiser back up here. All right, so where we left off was the P/E ratio, but we're going to talk about EPS first because this is a component of the P/E ratio. You'll notice that both of them have TTM, and that means trailing 12 months, and that lets you know that they're using data from the previous 12 months or the year to make these calculations. So your earnings per share is your profit divided by shares of the common stock. You're going to take the net income and subtract the preferred dividends because these are going to get paid out, right? And this gives you the profit. And then you divide that by the number of shares of common stock. And this tells you what the company's profit was for every share. And in this case, it was $2.48. Going back to the PE ratio, this shows you what the stock price is relative to the earnings. So for example, with Budweiser, you got the earnings per share of $2.48. Price is $64, and the PE ratio is 26. And this means that the price of the stock is 26 times as high as the earnings. So companies that are not profitable are not going to have a PE ratio. And we'll pull up Nano Dimension, not to pick on them, but they're a tech company, and this is what happens many times. You'll see that they have negative earnings per share, negative 29 cents. So thus, they're not going to have a PE ratio. There's nothing there. So go back to Budweiser here. Next piece is going to be your forward dividend and yield. And that's the annual dividend in dollars and as a percentage of the share price. So it's $1.17. And at the current stock price, that's 1.88%. There's the ex-dividend date, which in this case is May 4th. And that means if you own the stock before this date, you get the dividend. If you buy the stock on or after this date, you don't get the dividend. And then there's the 1-year target estimate. This is a guesstimate of where the price is going to be in a year. I ignore that personally. So hope this video has been helpful. Like and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.